The live stream from that CAC Church in Eruku has been on everyone's lips today, and the story behind it is both heartbreaking and important to talk about. While the service was going on, everything looked normal. The choir was singing, families were seated, and you could see people focused on worship. Then, in a moment, no one expected armed men came into the community and headed straight toward the church. Viewers who later watched the live stream could feel that sharp pause in the air. That moment when you sense something is wrong, but you can't place it yet. The camera didn't catch the attackers directly, but you could hear the confusion rising, people turning, voices shifting from calm to worried. And within seconds, the scene changed from peace to fear. People who were in the church said the armed men came in shooting. 3 worshippers lost their lives during the attack. It's painful to say out loud because these were people who woke up like every other Sunday morning, expecting nothing more than a normal service. The attackers also took the pastor and several worshippers away. No one knows their exact number because everyone was running in different directions, trying to get away, trying to hide. Some people fled into the bushes. Others ran into nearby houses. Those who escaped said the sound of gunshots echoed through the whole area. As Nigerians, we've sadly heard too many stories like this, but each one still hits in a fresh way because these are real people, real families, and a real community shaken overnight. And when something like this happens in a quiet town like Eruku, it makes people across the country ask that same question again. Are we safe anywhere we gather? Before I go deeper, please like the video and subscribe so you don't miss important updates like this. It helps the channel grow and makes sure more people hear stories that matter. Back to the story. The attack didn't just affect those in the building. Travelers passing through that part of Kwara said they had to stop their cars and run into the bush as well. When people started sharing voice notes later, you could hear the fear in their voices. Parents called their children. Husbands called their wives. Some people just kept repeating, "We don't know what is happening, but we are hiding. Please pray for us." The whole town went silent for hours. The big question many viewers are asking is, why this church? Was it random?
Was it targeted? Or was it simply a group of criminals looking for hostages? That is what security operatives are trying to figure out. But the truth is this: attacks like this don't happen unless someone is confident they can overpower a community, move quickly, and escape before help arrives. This means they know the terrain, they know the back roads in the area, and they know the weak points. It's a worrying trend, and this is why these conversations are important. One thing people forget is how much a community feels after something like this. You're not just dealing with the loss of life, you're dealing with fear, trauma, and a sudden change in how people see places that used to feel safe. Some families may not return to that church for weeks. Some elders may suggest building fences, gates, or hiring security. Others may start asking whether it's time for communities to work together and create emergency plans. And honestly, this is something every viewer should think about too. If you attend a place of worship, do you know the safety plans? Do you know the exits? Do you know who to call in an emergency? These things matter. While you're thinking about this, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more updates. Another angle to this story that viewers have been discussing is the spiritual and emotional weights of seeing a church, a place that represents peace, comfort, and hope, turned into a crime scene. It affects how people pray, how they gather, and how they trust their environment. But Nigerians are strong, and history has shown that even in moments like this, communities come together, support one another, and fight to rebuild their confidence. Let's also touch on something deeper. Whenever attacks happen in rural or semi-rural communities, the response time from security agencies is usually slow. This leaves the community feeling isolated, like they have to defend themselves. That's why people often say, we need more police presence, we need patrols, we need cooperation between towns, and we need to know what the government is planning to do. You can't blame them.
people deserve to feel safe. And when viewers talk about this topic, what they really want to know is not just what happened, but what is being done to make sure it doesn't happen again. I want you watching this to share your thoughts in the comments. How do you feel about the safety of worship centers in Nigeria today?
Do you think your own church or mosque is prepared in case something unexpected happens? What changes would you like to see? Your comments help start conversations that lead to real awareness. And while you're at it, please like the video and subscribe. It helps us reach more people and keeps you informed. Another big part of this gist is the emotional bond Nigerians have with their places of worship. For many families, Sunday service is more than a routine. It's where children grow up, where memories are built, where people find support during tough times. So when a place like that is attacked, it feels personal. It feels like someone broke into the heart of the community. That's why the story has spread so fast and why so many people are expressing sadness and anger. Now let's talk about what comes next.
The community is waiting for official statements. They want to know if the pastor and abducted members are safe. They want updates on rescue efforts. They want to know what security agencies are planning. Nigerians are resilient, but they also need reassurance. And this is where leadership matters, both at the local and state levels. Communities like Eruku don't want empty promises. They want action. I want you to think about how the people in that church must have felt when they heard those first loud sounds, how the choir must have stopped mid-song, how mothers must have pulled their children close, how people must have looked for where to run. These details matter because they remind us that this isn't just news. It's a human story. Real fear, real lives, real heartbreak.